A spiritual friend is someone you use initially to get familiar with the practice of Twim, to get used to applying the 6 steps, and to get more skilled in bringing up a feeling of loving kindness. When you progress, you will get new instructions from your teacher, and finally you will be able to radiate to whatever beings you like to choose. It's very important to stick to one person, so don't choose one person this day and tomorrow you switch to a next one. For the entire beginning practice you stick with this one friend, so choose carefully. So these are some of the requirements you can use for choosing a suitable person. First, you pick a person of the same sex, and it doesn't matter whether you are straight, gay or bi. The idea is that when you would pick a person of the other sex, the other person might start to think that you are looking at them funny, for instance, and misinterpreted this. Just make sure, if you are gay or bi, that you pick someone who doesn't arouse lust in you of any kind. This is crucial. So don't choose your partner, for instance, or a potential lover. They should be someone who you respect and admire, a good person. They should not be a family member to begin with. Later on you can change that, because they can bring up mixed feelings. You might be able to radiate very without any problem, and then one day you remember that fight you had, or they did something that you didn't particularly care for. So that's why you should not choose a family member. They should not be dead, because then we can get caught up in grief and regrets and thinking about the times with that person, and that is just not meditation. It should not be a person who is ill or injured, because you can get caught up in thinking about their suffering and how you want to help them. This spiritual friend does not have to live near you. You don't have to see them in daily life. They can be on the other side of the world. And you do not have to know them personally, though it would be easier to start with. If you can think of someone, you could choose, for instance, a nun, a monk, a teacher, or maybe someone you know from a local sitting meditation group, for instance. And there are also men who choose, for instance, the Dalai Lama.